Hit it. Hey, Dr. Ray, Chiropractic Plus. Hey, today I want to talk to you about essentials. You got 5 essentials. There's mindset, chiropractic, nutrition, fitness, and detox. I'm going to talk about essential number 3, which is nutrition. Now, the area I want to focus on is specializing, okay? Because we work to specifically address the root cause. We run specialty testing that you may or may not even know about. So please pay attention to this video. The first thing we've got is something called the metabolics testing. That's a specialty urine test where we're looking for nutritional deficiencies, toxicities, hormonal imbalances, specific parts. I call it the missing nutrient test. Then myself, Dr. David, or Dr. Andrew will develop a protocol. Protocol is a specific set of vitamin, nutrients, supplements, detoxification, and nutritional strategies to ensure that those test results come back to normal. Now, once we complete that testing, then we do a standard blood test, a blood chemistry. Just like the medical doctor testing, the only difference is we're looking at it through a different lens. Instead of the lens of what disease does a patient have, we're looking through a lens of what is the problem to make this body more healthy. So we'll look at, for example, A1C. A1C is simply an indication of long-standing blood sugar problems, and we'll make a specific nutritional recommendation to address that. Maybe your cholesterol's too high. That's something. See, but remember, the reason that happens, there's a cause to that. We don't need to just throw drugs at it. We don't need diabetic medication and cholesterol drugs when there's a root source. That's why we run the testing. Then we transition to sex hormones, because sometimes you get our sex hormones out of balance, and we address cortisol, which is inflammatory. That's a sign of chronic inflammatory problems, and a specific protocol to address that. Systemic inflammation is basically epidemic in today's society. Then we look at neurotransmitter hormones. Is it serotonin for depression? Is it dopamine for lack of pleasure? Is it oxytocin for depression, lack of love? Because oxytocin is the love hormone. And then we finally look at thyroid specifically, but not to say which thyroid medication do you need, but why is the thyroid dysfunctioning? And because the thyroid is considered the master gland, we have to make sure that happens. So what I'd like you to do is consider one of those tests. Now, is there expense associated with that? Why, yes, there is. But how critical would it be to know you're taking the exact vitamin, the exact nutrient, and taking the exact program nutritionally to restore essential number 3? Pretty nice. But if that doesn't work, guess what? We also have questionnaires. Free of charge. You basically fill them out. We got a new one coming out, an online questionnaire, which is actually going to help develop the protocols even simpler. So guys, there's a lot of different ideas in this. I want you to pay heed to what I've said, speak to myself, one of the other doctors, or one of the staff members about this, and let's move the nutrition needle forward for you. Thanks for listening, guys.